point. Right, it's just the color in the crayon box. But that's the point, though.
Russian American or Latino American, but we just black.
Right, just the color. But that's the point. Our nationality is hidden.
Right.
If you ask a Chinese man where he from, he gonna say China.
Exactly.
What language they speak? Chinese.
Right.
Japan, they speak Japanese.
Right.
You understand?
Where you from?
Where you from? Black?
Black.
I'm the color of my shirt.
Black.
Right, it's hidden. It's our nationality is hidden. That's the whole point. That's the whole purpose. We the hidden ones. If you ask another nation our nationality, they're gonna call us Negro, they're gonna call us Black or African American.
Right. My last name is Johnson.
Right. You know where that come from.
I know that's a fucking white man.
Right, exactly.
John's son.
Right.
Because when you break it down, that was John's son.
Right, but here go the kicker. We reading that straight out the Bible. We reading that straight out the Bible. We don't understand that this Bible is our history book.
Right.
This Bible belongs to us. It don't belong to all nations.
Right. Like I'm telling old buddy, man. Telling him, y'all back in the, with actual, and it's right now.
Go to, give me 28 and 48. I'm gonna show you something. Cause everything we say, we gotta back it up. Right. You gonna be able. Now I'm gonna show you something. I want you to tell me. Look up through world history and tell me who this applies to. What's going on, brother? What's your name?
I'm saying.
Sale? Hezekiah. I read that 28 and 48.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Who are enemies in America? The people that brought us here, which was who? Don't be scared to say it. The Anglo-Saxons, the so-called white man brought us over here in chains on boats. That's fact. That's not a guess. That's fact. You can look that up. They say your enemies. You're going to serve your enemies. We was brought over here. Exactly. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent them against us? What's your name again? Sale. Who our enemies are today? You ain't got no enemies? What's your nationality?
Non-denomination.
Your nationality?
African American, I guess.
African American. You know that's a curse according to the Bible.
Right. Gift and a curse. How you look at it?
Say that again.
A gift and a curse, man.
A gift and a curse.
Gift and a curse. Yeah.
Give me keep reading. I'm gonna show you something.
All right.
Say your name again.
I'm Sale.
Sale. All right, brother. Read that again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger.
When we hungry, where do we go? When you say, man, I'm hungry, I need to get some food. Where do you go? Where we at right now? Turn around, look at the sign. The stove, who owned this stove?
I don't know.
Not us.
Right.
It was the same people that brought us here on slave ships. They used our labor to establish wealth.
Right.
And they passed that wealth down from generation to generation until now you got Circle K. That's why you see companies say established since 1901, established since 1899, off of the backs of the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
We was doing it. But that's prophecy. That's the point. That's prophecy. He said you're going to serve your enemies when you're hungry. When you want to go to McDonald's, who own McDonald's? Who own Burger King? Who own Walmart?
Right.
Winn-Dixie, they own everything. Yet, we still get treated like second-class citizens today. And we expected to suck it up and deal with it. It's because we don't know our nationality. We don't have our history book, bro. That's the whole point. We ain't got our history. It's a missing piece. This is the missing link right here. All right, well, we killing that today. Hey, it's a new day. It's a new day, bro. Keep reading.
In hunger and in thirst.
When it's time to pay the water bill, who we pay the water bill to?
T.
Exactly. Do we own that? When you're thirsty, you want Dasani, Aquafina, Smart Water. Who own these companies? We don't own anything.
Right.
That's prophecy. He said when you're hungry and when you're thirsty, you're gonna serve your enemies. So that's where you come from. That's where you work. In order for you to get the things you need money, right?
Right.
So you serving your enemies. You serving the furniture place. You gotta, but that's prophecy that you will serve your enemies. It's different if you were serving yourself. If you were working for your brother, that's different. But we serving.
What do we know? We came into it systematically. We are doing what our people did before us.
Right, our people before us didn't know our nationality.
Exactly.
Keep reading. This is how we do it. Keep reading.
In hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness.
Your clothes. Do we own textile mills? Can we go home and make our own fabric? We picked it, but we ain't benefit from it.
Exactly.
We still to this day building up America. The same country that put chains on our neck, that still shoot us down in the streets today. You understand? Keep reading.
And in want of all things.
If you want to drive around, you want transportation, where you got to go? You got to go, who own the dealership? You can't even go to a dealership if you ain't got no license.
Right.
If you want a license, where you go? Whose rules you have to abide by?
Right.
White America.
This white America. That's the whole point. So-called white America. Because nobody's really white. You see that truck right there? That truck is white. There's no man on the face of the earth that colors that truck.
Right.
You understand? It's psychology.
Yeah, I mean, you know, quote unquote.
Red. They red. They red. Let's just call a spade a spade. They red. And we brown. You understand? We can't live in fear, bro. We gotta come back to you a lion. You understand? You a God on the earth. Give me Psalms 82:6. I gotta show you this. Because a lot of times we be scared to say who oppressing us.
Right.
You understand? We scared to move a certain way. We got like parameters on us. We like in a box.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because of what? Oh man, I seen what happened to old John down the street. Man, you heard what happened on the news? He got shot. He got killed, and he got the cop got a $100,000 GoFundMe.
Right.
You understand? All right, let me read that. I'm gonna show you something.
Psalms chapter 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods.
He said what?
Ye are gods.
He said ye are gods.
Right.
You a god, bruh.
Right.
But guess what? Keep reading. It's a stipulation. Read.
And all of you are children of the Most High.
But an exception. You a God. Yes, the earth was made for your sake. But
ye shall die like men.
you're gonna be a second-class citizen. You're gonna die like a man. Why? Why? The earth was made for our sakes. What happened to our confidence? What happened to us as a unit, as a people? What happened?
Separation.
Separation. What else? Separation from what? Oh no. That's the thing. That's it.
Right.
You said it. That's it. We separated from God's commandments. Isaiah 59:2. I'm gonna show you what happened when we separate from God's commandments. Because when you stop dealing with your God is gonna stop dealing with you.
Right.
Read.
Isaiah chapter 59, verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
Your sins have separated you from the Most High God. Give me verse 1.
Verse 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save.
Yeah, the Lord he see what's going on.
Right.
He understand that we still in the land of our captivity today. He understand what you going through.
Right.
We got to build up this place year after generation after generation after generation. One thing that we inherit as a people is debt. We never establish wealth.
Nope.
You understand? We next generation come up, guess what they gonna inherit? You gotta either get a job or you gotta get out of my house.
Right.
At an age where it's like they was never taught anything about the world. They were never taught anything about ownership.
Right.
You understand? So guess what they destined to do? Suffer. And continue to be a working second-class, same cycle. But we got a God, bro. This the missing link. We have a God. He said his hand is not shortened. Read.
That it cannot save.
That he can't redeem you as a people.
Right.
It's nothing for him to make a poor man rich. It's nothing for him to give you your heritage back. You got to seek it out, though. Right. You got to go see it. You got to see what it is. Without worrying about the other nations. When we going to start worrying about ourselves?
Right.
When is the so-called black man gonna worry about the so-called black man?
Right.
And the Hispanic man and the native man? When we gonna worry about ourselves? Keep reading.
Neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear.
So yes, the Lord is there, waiting for you.
But your iniquities.
But, I go that word again. But it's an exception. Your iniquities. What's another word for iniquity? Shortcomings, sins. You know what it means to sin? It's when you break God's commandments. Like, for example, Saturday is the Sabbath day. But when we go out on Saturdays, that's the biggest day to do what? Shopping. We go spending money. That's the biggest day for us to do everything that we ain't do.
Football game.
Sunday is Saturday.
Basketball.
Like 200 ladies do Sabbath being Saturday. Or Saturday being
Hey, you right. And that is crazy. But you know, we are people, we got a lot of information. We know a lot.
Right.
But what are we gonna do with it? What are we gonna do? We gotta do something.
it got to be applied.
We gotta be applied.
Everything.
That's why we're here. To show you how to apply, how to come back as a people, how to make yourself better as a father, as a husband, as a brother. How to be a pillar in your community. You understand what I'm saying? That's where we trying to go. Read that. This what's saying is.
1 John chapter 3 verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
So sin is when you break God's commandments.
Right.
When you eat shrimp, crab, pork, lobster, scallops, and all that stuff. Give me Leviticus 11.
Bring it out.
Leviticus
Bring it
11.
up.
Let's start at 7. Hey, brother, what's your name again? Brian. Brian, hey, you in the perfect place. The Lord trying to deal with you, brother. You said where the commandments at, right? And these are small things. It ain't nothing for you to say, oh, you know what, I'm gonna just eat beef. I'm not gonna eat pork.
Right.
These are least commandments. Read.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven footed, yet he cheweth not the cud.
So, cloven footed. You know what that looks like? Like this right here. So you got like a cow that's got a hoof like that. Right, a goat got a hoof like that. He said the pig, it's got a foot like that. Read.
Yet he cheweth not the cud.
Yet to chew of the cud is when a cow eats grass and it regurgitates it and swallows it again. It goes through like a cleaning process.
Right.
You know, through its multiple stomachs.
Right.
Pigs don't chew the cud.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.